Hello, my name is Jeff Kickle, and this is my project or my two projects for the Keap Certified Partner Certification. Uh, just to explain my business, I own uh, three co-working spaces and entrepreneur centers in the Austin, Texas area. Have done that for 5 years. This is our fifth anniversary in August. And the goal that I had was we in the past had not had a very effective tool for booking tours and keeping people on track as far as um, their business or the tours coming into our business. We had a tool, we were using ClickFunnels, and I felt like we didn't really have a good follow-up system when it came to ensuring that someone who either didn't show up for a tour, didn't book a tour originally, or booked a tour, came, visited with us, and then left. We had a lot of slippage. So one of the goals that I had as I was adding Keap into our business here in the last month was to really focus on how we're going to reduce that slippage, what that looks like from numbers over a year. It was somewhat eye-opening. It was a good project to work on to take a look at this. So let me go ahead and share my screen here, and I will show you a little bit of one of the pieces of the pie that I built. Um, So on the screen here, what I have built, this actually links directly from our front page of our website. So this is the T-Werx Coworking website. Someone comes on here, and right out of the gate, the first thing we want them to do is, hey, we're here, schedule a tour, you get a free co-working day on us. When they click on that link, it actually takes them to an Infusionsoft page where they have the ability to go in and book for one of our locations, Cedar Park, 4 Points, or Dripping Springs. So that's what we want them to do. That's our goal. And that's where this landing page comes into play. We do have a decision diamond at that point where they make a decision whether they want to go to Cedar Park, 4 Points, or Dripping Springs. All of those are linked up to our calendars, and they are designed to book with one of our community managers that runs each of those. We do have all of our community managers set up in here, and each of them would have a separate connection depending on the location. We've got that working, and then what I created with each of these is a sequence that applies a tag to them that they are touring that specific facility, assigning them to that specific person, and then a tour confirmation email goes out to them. Once that's done, they are added to, regardless of which location, they're added to our tour pipeline, and that starts them in our tour. The beginning part is, the beginning part of our tour pipeline focuses on, all right, they've scheduled a tour. And then the next phase of that is, did they schedule a tour, or did they actually show up for their tour, or did they not? If they did not show up for their tour, we have built a prospect nurture campaign, which allows them, or which is going to continue to try and drip on them, and get them to come back in, or get them to take action in some way, shape, or form. So we created an entire nurture sequence. It's over a week's time period. So there's 5 emails that go out, and each email is designed to introduce them to a different part of our business. Everything from, hey, here's our membership page, to the next one, which is, hey, here's our simplest membership that we have, which is our virtual membership. You can have an address, you can use our address for Google My Business, everything else. They can click on that and take action and turn that into a sale at that point. We also talk about our what we call Road Warrior membership. And our Road Warrior membership is for people who don't necessarily want to work here, but they need access to our conference room. So that's in one of these emails. We also talk about in one of the emails our Entrepreneur Center programs, which are training programs, everything from online to training programs around our much more in-depth entrepreneurial programs that we offer here. So the whole idea is we're trying to figure out if they haven't shown up, maybe there's something else that is going to trigger them to want to show up. We do reinforce the fact that, hey, if you just schedule and you show up, you'll actually get a free day on us. You can come in here and work for free, which is a $25 value. So that's our two campaigns that we really set up just this week and are working with. We've just started to publicize these and we're starting to get some traffic through there. When we look at what that potentially could be from a monetary standpoint, let me pull up the spreadsheet I created for this. And I created this spreadsheet to just kind of get an idea of what this would look like over a year if we were able to reduce some of the slippage, some of the the lack of follow-up that we've had. We've done a lot of manual follow-up in the past, and this is going to automate a lot of our follow-up that is repetitive and is needed, and we just haven't been doing it effectively. So, basically right now we get about 1,000 visitors to our website per month. About 10% of those will convert to a tour. So we will see, people click through about 100 of those. Maybe 50 of them will show up at any given time, and we convert about 10% or about 20% of those. So we get about 10 new members per month as a result of that. We also theorize that by having a good solid follow-up system, we can convert another 10% of the people. It's about another 5 people in this case that would convert to some other kind of membership if we had some follow-up. I broke this down by the different types of the different types of memberships that we have. Everything from day passes, which typically have a multiple of 1. People will buy 1 at a time. It's not a repetitive thing that they'll typically do. They'll convert to another type of membership if they keep buying day passes. We have our virtual office membership, which we typically would see at least 12 months of them being in that membership if they convert to it. $200 for a co-working membership where they actually work in the office. And that's about a 3-monther is typically what we see. In addition to that, we have hot desks, $250, and that's typically 6 times. Dedicated desks, about $350, and that's about 6 times as well. Those are a contract. Offices, $850, and we typically would see 12 months as a result of that. And then Road Warrior, we see about 12 months out of those folks. I broke this down by our conversion breakdown, typically what we see coming in. About 10% people buy day pass, 40% buy the virtual office membership, 10% Coworks, 10% hot desk, 10% dedicated desk. Only about 5% will convert to an office, and about 15% will convert to our Road Warrior membership. So it is one of our better ones, and it's one that we really stress. By creating a better pathway and allowing people a much more automated process, we break this down, and that creates an annual extra revenue per 1,000 people of about $14,604.52. That extra conversion from follow-up, I would theorize, is going to generate another $9,103 per year as a result of that per 1,000. So combined, that's about $23,707 of total revenue per 1,000 people that we can drive to the webpage. So with that, I hope this was down straightforward for you. Certainly, I hope this is an answer to the question, and we move on to the certification. So thank you very much, and you guys have a good day.